Hello, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel of Elite Expertise. So Elite Expertise YouTube channel is a platform which brings an information for all the pharmacists. So especially those who are planning to migrate overseas, like to Australia, US, UK, Canada, or Ireland. So we provide them the complete education and the complete training for them to clear their licensing examination. So in this video, I just want to explain you guys like what is the pay rate or what is the payroll for all the pharmacists, those who are working here in Australia, especially for those who are willing to migrate to Australia. And at first you need to do the internship. So most of you might have been worried about how much that you will get paid during your internship. Okay. So now I will explain you in detail, guys, like what is the pay rate, that how much that you can expect while you are working here in Australia. Okay. So I'll present my slide to you. Okay, so in order to know about the pay rate here in Australia, so the best website that you can go and have a look is through the Australian Fair Work. Okay, so Australian government is by the Australian government. It is known as the Fair Work. So here is the website. Like you can go to fairwork.gov.au. And there you can have a look through the Pharmacy Industry Award. That is how much the pharmacists are awarded to get a minimum pay rate. Okay, so when you go here in this website, so from here, at first you need to know what is meant by a full-time job and what is a part-time job. So a full-time employee or the full-time job is in Australia is considered as 38 hours per week. So for example, if you work for 38 hours per week, then your job is considered as a full-time. Okay. But if you work less than 38 hours per week, then it is considered as a part-time. Okay. Or for a fortnight in the sense for 2 weeks, if we calculate for 2 weeks, it should come to 76 hours over 2 weeks, then your job is considered as a full-time. Okay. Or if it is less than 76 hours per 2 weeks, then it is considered as a part-time. Okay. So based on your job entitlement, like if it is a full-time or the part-time, so you will be having different pay rates. Okay. So now I will show you that from here, what you need to do is you need to go to wages and allowances. So just you need to click the wages and allowances. So here it shows what is the minimum rate the pharmacists are allowed to get. Okay, so what is the minimum rate that the pharmacist technicians will get? What is the minimum salary that the pharmacist interns will get here in Australia? And what is the minimum salary for or the pay rate for the pharmacist? Okay. So and also here you will get further other informations as well, like what are the further allowances. So how the employers will pay the allowances to employees. Okay. And the next important one is the superannuation. So all the employees here in Australia, they are entitled for the superannuation. So superannuation is nothing but the, in other countries we'll tell it as the Employment Provident Fund, EPF. So it gets accumulated, and by the time of our retirement, so it gets accumulated and it is considered like a pension for us. So all the employees are entitled for the superannuation as well. Okay. So you can have a look through each thing, like what are the other allowances that you will get and what is the superannuation amount that you receive. So at first you can go to the wages and allowances, and from there you need to have a look through what is the minimum wages for the pharmacist. So if we have a look through the pharmacy assistants, so for pharmacy assistant, there are different levels like level 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the minimum salary for pharmacy assistant at the level 1 is $23.38 per hour. Okay, so it is an hourly rate. So they will get at least $23 per hour. And when they go to level 2, then the pay rate will be 23.92. If level 3, 24.76, and for level 4, it is 25.78. Okay. So these are the pay rates for pharmacy assistants, those who get here in Australia. And all the rates that are mentioned here are the minimum pay rates, but it can maximum, it can go beyond that. So it depends on their negotiation as well as how well they are performing. So based on the performance, if the employers are satisfied, then they will give the maximum pay rate. And the next important one for intern pharmacists, how much will get for intern pharmacist? So for intern pharmacists, actually they consider it as two halves. So that is the first half of the training and the second half of the training. So during the first half of the training, all the interns are entitled to receive $26.12 per hour. So their minimum pay rate is $26.12. And for the second half of their internship, they will receive $27. So this is the minimum pay rate for internship. And during internship, like all the interns, they will get the same pay in Australia. They won't increase the pay, and at the same time, they won't give less. Okay, so they won't be paid less. At the same time, they won't get beyond $27 per hour. And the other important thing that I need to highlight is wherever you do the internship in Australia, either if you do in metropolitan cities like in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, or even if you do in regional areas like in rural areas, so your pay rate remains the same. So your pay rate during internship, it remains the same throughout Australia. So it doesn't matter wherever you do your internship. And once you get the full license, so your internship will be for 1 year. That is, you need to complete 1,562 or something hours, which are mentioned in the Pharmacy Board of Australia. So after finishing those intern hours, so you will become a fully registered pharmacist. And when you get fully registered pharmacist, the starting pay, the minimum pay rate should be $32 per hour. So $32 is the minimum pay rate, but it depends on your negotiation and your work performance. So most of the pharmacies nowadays, they are paying up to $40. Okay? So you need to negotiate and you need to show well how you are performing. Then based on your performance, they will give you up to $40 as an initial pay rate. Okay. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. So this is the pay rate that what you can expect in Australia as a pharmacist. But as I mentioned that the $40, so $40 is just the one that most of the pharmacies that they are paying right now. But again, depending on if you are willing to go and work in the regional areas, then they are paying even up to $50 per hour. Okay, so depending on your negotiation and your working capabilities, then the pay rate will increase. Okay, so thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video. And please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our video. And please visit our website. So our website is www.eliteexpertise.com.au. So where you can get a lot of information like how you can migrate to Australia as a pharmacist. Okay. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.